What's up? It's been a little while since we've talked about skins, and today I wanted to look at 14 Fortnite skins that are truly terrible, yet somehow people used to love them. Sometimes there's just a whole lot of hype built up in a skin for absolutely no reason at all. Today we're going to be going through 14 ugly skins that is just unbelievable that people really like these. Also, if you guys are new to the channel and can subscribe, that would be most appreciated. If you're already subscribed, leave a like, follow me on Twitter, all that stuff. And let's do this. All right, so starting off at our number 14th spot, this was actually something that a lot of you guys told me on Twitter. And this is the Reaper. So the original John Wick skin, which I hadn't really given much thought, but it's a pretty good point. Now that we got an updated version of the John Wick skin, the Reaper is actually, pretty ugly. It was amazing to see what Epic was actually capable of doing when they really went hard on the John Wick skin. And now the Reaper looks pretty terrible. So it's kind of funny to think how much people actually loved this skin and how much hype was around it when obviously like the real John Wick skin is just so much better. Now at number 13, we have Sergeant Green Clover. This was another one that a lot of you guys suggested, and I think it was a very great point. Sergeant Green Clover, well, it was a skin that was loved for the rarity. I mean, that's literally it. People liked Sergeant Green Clover because it was rare, and people wanted it because it was rare. And it came back, and quickly I think a lot of people realized this skin is really stupid. It's not a good looking skin, and again, it was something that only people bought for the rarity. Now on to number 12, we have DJ Yonder. Now I'm not talking about this new spicy man in the Season 10 Battle Pass. Sir, you look great. Keep doing you. No, the original DJ Yonder was a skin that I think had a lot of hype at the initial launch of Season 6. It was a new Battle Pass skin, and it was really weird and out there, and everyone was like, oh, cool. But in my opinion, DJ Yonder is, one, very newbie looking, and honestly just really stupid. I absolutely do not like this skin. Now moving on to number 11, this might be a bit of a controversial pick, but I think a lot of you guys were right when you said this to me on Twitter. Soccer skins. It's not so much that soccer skins are ugly as more just that they are extremely overhyped. Soccer skins, especially before they had ever come back, became quite rare. It was mostly something that only good players used, and when you saw one, you knew you were about to get in a pretty sweaty fight. But now that they've been back a few times, it feels like everyone has a soccer skin because they represent, I'm a good player. Just gonna break this down for you. The skin that you have in a video game doesn't determine your skill. But a lot of people have bought the soccer skins because they think it's like, I'm a real tryhard and this is me putting on my tryhard pants, and it's like, dude, it's just a skin. So yeah, soccer skins are a big no. Considering all the hype and love based around them, they're really just nothing special. Now moving on to number 10, this is going to be the Red-Nosed Raider. Again, such an overhyped skin. This was one of the Christmas skins that had been released in 2017 and didn't come back until 2018. And because of that, everybody wanted it. It was one of the few rare remaining skins, and everybody thought it was so cool. She's a reindeer. Whoa. But it's just a very basic skin. I don't even think it's another one that is that bad, but it's just, again, not special. Another Christmas skin that I just kind of want to throw in now that I'm just making this list off the top of my head is Codename Elf. That's one of the rarest skins in the game, actually. It was released 2017 and hasn't been back in the shop since. And it's really quite bad. Yeah, a lot of hype for Codename Elf, but it's not a nice looking skin. I'm predicting that 2019 Christmas, we're probably going to see Codename Elf dropped, and I can't imagine that it's going to sell poorly. Everyone's gonna buy it because it's rare, and then it's not rare anymore and no one's gonna use it. Now, number 9, this is actually a pretty recent Season 9 skin, and this is Sentinel. The first day of any Battle Pass, usually people are like, yo, this is sweet. And I think Sentinel was definitely one of those guys. Not sweet. He's just like a really boring skin. He's not good looking. He's just a stupid robot. Now at number 8, this is going to be every single pet. Okay, so pets were something released about a year ago in Fortnite, and I think that there was genuinely quite a bit of hype for them. People really got excited about the addition of pets because they thought it was something so new and so exciting, and it really just wasn't. Pets make a lot of noise. are a little bit annoying, and they really just don't make your skin look good. They really just take away from it. And on top of that, there have been some bad pets released. Dude, the cat one, Empress, was like an epic variety back bling for the price of an epic variety back bling, and it is just disgusting. I mean, there's a few here that really aren't that bad. Kitsune, Kyo, Mary Munchkin was kind of a cool novelty, but man, most of them are just bad. Now, moving on to our number 7 spot, this is going to be the Galaxy skin. Galaxy is not actually a bad skin at all. So I'm sorry if you really like Galaxy. That's not the point of this spot. Galaxy is more so one of those skins that is just so loved, so hyped up, and it's just nothing special. Like, I think if Galaxy was just released in the shop, it would be a pretty popular skin, and a lot of people would probably purchase it, but it wouldn't be near as loved as people make it out to be. So I don't want to say that this is an awful skin, but it really just seems to me like people love this skin way more than it deserves credit. Now, number 6, we have another choice picked by you guys on Twitter. And this is Tomato Head and the Der Burger skin that I can never seem to remember his name. The Beef Boss. Yeah, a lot of hype for these skins when they came out. There was a food fight LTM dropped for them. They had their own locations, Tomato Town and I guess Greasy Grove. So obviously, like, people were very into these skins. Tomato Town became Tomato Temple, and Tomato Head got his own crazy headpiece deity type thing. And honestly, I just think they're really gross looking skins. They're not something I ever rock, and I honestly really regret buying the Beef Boss because they're just kind of silly. Like, I get that a lot of kids play Fortnite, and you know, if you like it, it's fine, but in my opinion, or Beef Boss and Tomato Head, they're just bad skins, and they certainly had a lot of hype based around them. Now, at number 5, we have Crackshot. Crackshot is the number 1 hyped up Christmas skin that is just awful. There were very few Christmas skins that were actually good. The Merry Marauder and Ginger Gunner were amazing. Nogops and Yuletide Ranger were pretty good, and that was it. Basically, like, 2 themes out of 5 were good. And the Crackshot was not in the good side of things. No, people actually really liked Crackshot, and I think some people still do, but it's just a gross skin. Crackshot isn't as bad as the female counterpart, Crackabella, but it was a skin that had a lot of hype, and I really just don't think deserved it at all because it's pretty ugly. Now, at number 4, I'm just gonna back up here. Okay, I didn't say this. This was you guys on Twitter. Fiststick. Feel like I'm stepping on eggshells with this one, but I'll break it down. Honestly, in my opinion, I would say this is more of a reversal of this video. When this skin came out, a lot of people, myself included, just said, what the heck is this? Fortnite, what are you doing? This is ridiculous. But a lot of people liked it, and the hype has built up and built up and built up for Fishstick, and that really blows my mind. He's become a true meme of Fortnite as much as Jonesy and Peely have. So that's great, but I can definitely see why people wanted this on the list, and I promised I would give you guys what you want. But yeah, it is really backwards. It is an awful skin, and some people love it, but a lot of people don't. So not quite the theme of this video, but again, there you guys go. Please don't hate me for saying that. All right, moving on to number 3. We've got Power Cord. This was one of those skins I remember just before the Skull Trooper got released that was becoming extremely rare. I had bought it for her back bling, the 6-string pink guitar, which is a really nice back bling. And I remember like everyone being like, bro, Power Cord. And even me having it, I just thought it was so bad. Such an ugly and gross looking skin. And everybody wanted it. It's a skin that I definitely regret buying, apart from the back bling, but again, paying $20 for a back bling doesn't feel all that good. So I think this is one of those perfect skins for the list. Just something that was rare and not good, but because it was not good, nobody bought it, so they never put it back into the store, which made it rare, which made people want to buy it. My God, we are fickle beings. Now, at number 2, random pick, but my own pick is Steel Sight. There was so much hype for all of the superhero skins dropping season 4, because season 4 was a huge time. It was like literally the peak of Fortnite, and because of that, everybody was just buying every single superhero skin. Sorry, it's been a long day. Everybody was dropping on the hype for this one, and I just cannot believe how many people really like this skin. In my opinion, I've said it many times, it is one of the grossest skins in Fortnite, and yeah, cannot believe that at a time people really truly loved this. Okay, now there's an honorable mention on this list that is not my choosing, but rather your guys's. I'm a big fan of his music. I like his whole head thing going on. I think he's pretty cool. But apparently a lot of people do not like Marshmallow. People don't like the Marshmallow skin. They think it's gross, and I guess maybe if you don't really like the music or you don't like something, you might be wanting to think that. Personally, I don't really agree, but there were a number of people that replied to the tweet for this video saying that they didn't like Marshmallow, so not enough to convince me to get on the list, but there you go. What do you think? Is Marshmallow an ugly skin that has a lot of hype around it? I don't think so. I think the hype is deserved, but that's just me. But, ladies and gentlemen, coming in at our #1 spot, we have one of the most hideous skins in Fortnite. It's the Skull Trooper. Dude, never before and never again will a skin that is just not good and to be honest, quite unoriginal, get so much hype. The Skull Trooper is just a guy dressed up in a skeleton suit, and he is probably one of the most hyped up and in fact overhyped skins in Fortnite history. Now, might just be because it's rare, but I think the Ghoul Trooper is not bad. Not an amazing skin, but like kind of cool, kind of unique. I had the Skull Trooper when it first came out, and I bought it because I was like, yeah, it's one of the only skins out and it might become rare, and it did. But I never thought like, man, this is the like best skin in Fortnite. And then us OGs got the purple Skull Trooper, and that's just like a real what happened? Like, dude, they ruined my boy. He looks awful. Skull Trooper is just not a great looking skin, and it is vastly overhyped. I know a lot of people were probably expecting me to say like Recon Expert or Aerial Assault Trooper, but in my opinion, those are awful skins that people still love. Whereas I feel like the hype for Skull Trooper has certainly died down since at a time. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that is our list. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy and you're not subscribed yet, please feel free to subscribe to the channel. You can leave a like, follow me on Twitter to participate in some of these videos. I like to reach out to you guys and incorporate what you have to say. Feel free to check out these other 2 videos, and I will talk to you guys later. Peace out, you freaking nerd.